My parents told me, your sister needs your college fund. She's pregnant. You can work your way through school. It builds character. I withdrew the entire fund and moved out overnight. I was 17 when my parents called me into the kitchen after dinner. My mom kept folding the same dish towel while my dad stared into his coffee. I figured they wanted to talk about college applications. Instead, Dad cleared his throat. We've made a family decision. Mom reached across the table and squeezed my hand. Your sister needs your college fund because she's pregnant. I laughed because I thought she was kidding. She wasn't. My older sister, Ashley, was 21. She had dropped out of community college, worked random part-time jobs, and recently moved back home with her boyfriend after they couldn't afford rent. Dad slid a notebook across the table. We worked everything out. Inside were tuition estimates, medical bills, baby expenses, and one final total. My entire college fund had already been assigned to Ashley's future. You can work your way through school, Mom said. It builds character. I looked at both of them. So you're giving away the money Grandma saved for me? It stays in the family, Dad answered. It was for my education. And Ashley's baby is family too. Ashley walked into the kitchen and quietly sat down. I didn't ask for this. I looked at her. Did you know? She hesitated. I knew they were thinking about it. That was enough. Grandma started that account when I was 6. Every birthday she added money instead of buying expensive gifts. Before she passed away, she made my parents custodians until I turned 18. My birthday was only 9 days away. That night, I barely slept. Every scholarship I'd earned, every weekend spent studying, every plan I'd made suddenly felt worthless. Ashley got pregnant. Apparently, I was supposed to build character. The next morning, I called the bank. The representative explained that until I turned 18, my parents still controlled the account. I thanked her and hung up. For the next week, I acted completely normal. I packed for college. I smiled at dinner. I even helped Ashley carry groceries inside. At the same time, I quietly collected every important document I owned. Grandma had always told me to know where they were. On my 18th birthday, my parents took me to breakfast. Mom handed me a birthday card with $50. Dad smiled. You're officially an adult. I guess I am. When we got home, they left to drive Ashley to a doctor's appointment. The second their car disappeared, I grabbed my backpack and drove straight to the bank. The manager congratulated me, verified my identification, and transferred the account into my name. The balance showed $128,000. I stared at the screen for several seconds. Grandma had saved